Swami Vivekananda, The Journey of a Fearless Thinker. A long inspirational story. Chapter 1. A Curious Child. On January 12, 1863, a boy named Narendranath Datta was born in Kolkata, India. This boy would later become the great thinker and spiritual leader Swami Vivekananda. From childhood, Narendra was different from other children. He was intelligent, brave, energetic, and extremely curious. He never accepted anything blindly. Whenever someone told him something, he wanted proof. One day, some people warned him that a ghost lived in a large tree nearby. All the children became frightened. Narendra, however, climbed the tree to test the truth himself. After coming down safely, he said, "Never believe something just because others say it. Find the truth yourself." This spirit of questioning and courage became the foundation of his future greatness. Chapter 2. The Search for God. As Narendra grew older, he became deeply interested in philosophy and spirituality. He studied many books and met many religious teachers. He had one question that he asked everyone: "Have you seen God?" Most people could not answer satisfactorily. Some avoided the question, while others gave complicated explanations. Narendra was disappointed. He wanted a direct answer. One day, he heard about a saint named Ramakrishna Paramahamsa who lived at Dakshineswar temple near Kolkata. When Narendra met him, he asked the same question: "Have you seen God?" Ramakrishna replied without hesitation: "Yes, I have seen God as clearly as I see you, and I can show him to you." This answer changed Narendra's life forever. Chapter 3. Meeting the Master. Narendra began visiting Ramakrishna regularly. At first, he questioned everything his teacher said. He tested him repeatedly. But Ramakrishna never became angry. Instead, he answered every question with patience and love. Gradually, Narendra realized that Ramakrishna was not an ordinary teacher. He was a man of deep spiritual experience. Under his guidance, Narendra learned that every human being is divine. Service to humanity is service to God. Strength is life, weakness is death. Faith in oneself is essential for success. The bond between teacher and student grew stronger with each passing day. Chapter 4. A Time of Struggle. During this period, Narendra's family faced serious financial difficulties after the death of his father. The family had very little money. Sometimes they did not know where the next meal would come from. Despite these hardships, Narendra continued his search for truth. The difficult circumstances taught him compassion for the poor and suffering. These experiences later influenced his vision for India's future. He understood that spirituality should not be separated from helping people in need. Chapter 5. Becoming Swami Vivekananda. In 1886, Ramakrishna passed away. Before his death, he entrusted Narendra with the responsibility of carrying forward his message. After the death of his guru, Narendra and several fellow disciples embraced monastic life. Narendra took the name Swami Vivekananda. As a monk, he renounced personal comforts and dedicated his life to serving humanity and spreading spiritual wisdom. His mission had begun. Chapter 6. A Journey Across India. Swami Vivekananda traveled throughout India on foot. He visited villages, towns, temples, palaces, mountains, and deserts. During his travels, he witnessed the harsh realities faced by ordinary people. He saw poverty, hunger, illiteracy, social discrimination. The suffering of the people deeply affected him. He realized that India's greatest need was not merely religious rituals but education, self-confidence, and social upliftment. He believed that every person had immense potential waiting to be awakened. Chapter 7. The Rock of Meditation. In 1892, Vivekananda reached the southern tip of India at Kanyakumari. There was a large rock in the sea. He swam across the waters and sat there in deep meditation. For hours he reflected on India's glorious past, difficult present, and promising future. He concluded that the strength of India lay in its people. On that rock, he made a powerful decision. I will dedicate my life to awakening India. That moment became one of the most important turning points in his life. Chapter 8. The Dream of Going West. Vivekananda learned that a parliament of religions would be held in Chicago in 1893. He believed this was an opportunity to share India's spiritual wisdom with the world. However, he had no money for the journey. Many supporters contributed funds because they believed in his mission. With faith and determination, he boarded a ship and traveled across oceans. The journey was long and uncertain. Yet he remained confident that he was carrying an important message for humanity. Chapter 9. Challenges in America. Upon arriving in America, Vivekananda faced many difficulties. He struggled with accommodation, finances, and unfamiliar surroundings. At one point, he even considered returning to India. But he refused to give up. He remembered his mission and continued moving forward. Eventually, kind people helped him, and he received permission to participate in the Parliament of Religions. The stage was set for a historic moment. Chapter 10. The Speech That Changed History. On September 11, 1893, delegates from many countries gathered for the Parliament of Religions. When Vivekananda stepped onto the stage, he was nervous for a moment. Then he began with the words, "Sisters and Brothers of America." The audience immediately responded with thunderous applause. People were deeply touched by his warmth and sincerity. For several minutes, the hall echoed with cheers. In his speech, he spoke about religious harmony, universal brotherhood, tolerance, respect for all faiths. The speech became one of the most famous addresses in history. Chapter 11. A Global Teacher. After the Chicago speech, Vivekananda became internationally famous. He delivered lectures throughout America and Europe. People admired his wisdom, confidence, and powerful personality. He taught that all religions ultimately seek the same truth. He encouraged people to respect one another and work together for humanity's welfare. His message inspired thousands of people around the world. Chapter 12. Returning Home. When Vivekananda returned to India, he received a hero's welcome. People celebrated his achievements with great enthusiasm. But he reminded everyone that true success was not fame. Instead, he urged people to serve society and develop strong character. His speeches inspired countless young men and women to work for the nation's progress. Chapter 13. The Ramakrishna Mission. To continue his work, Vivekananda founded the Ramakrishna Mission. The organization focused on education, healthcare, relief work, spiritual development, social service. The mission reflected his belief that serving humanity is the highest form of worship. Today, the organization continues its work across the world. Chapter 14. Messages for the Youth. Vivekananda strongly believed in the power of young people. Some of his most famous teachings include arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. Strength is life, weakness is death. He encouraged youth to be fearless, disciplined, and self-confident. According to him, a nation becomes strong when its young people are strong in character and purpose. Chapter 15. His Final Days and Eternal Legacy. On July 4, 1902, Swami Vivekananda passed away at the age of just 39. Although his life was short, his impact was immense. He transformed the way the world viewed India and inspired millions to discover their inner strength. Today, more than a century later, his ideas continue to guide students, leaders, thinkers, and spiritual seekers. His life teaches us that believe in yourself, never fear challenges, seek truth, serve humanity, Work tirelessly toward your goals. Moral of the story: Swami Vivekananda's life proves that one determined individual can inspire an entire nation and influence the world. His message remains timeless. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached.